Yoey and the lesson of saying thank you. It was a beautiful day. The sun shone brightly in the vast blue sky. In the great forest, where lush green trees cast cool shade over winding paths, a little kangaroo named Yoey hopped along excitedly. Today, he decided to explore new places he had never been before. Yoey joyfully leaped over small rocks, ran alongside a babbling brook, and finally stopped in front of an old wooden bridge stretching over the clear stream. The bridge looked quite old, its wooden planks creaking slightly as the wind blew through. "This will be easy. I'll just jump across quickly," Yoey thought confidently as he stepped onto the bridge. But as he reached the middle, a loud crack echoed. One of the wooden planks beneath his feet snapped. Yoey gasped in fear as his little legs slipped through the gap, nearly plunging into the cold water below. "Oh no, help!" Yoey cried out. Just then, from a nearby bush, a large brown bear named Bruno rushed over. With his immense strength, Bruno quickly grabbed the bridge with his huge paws, stabilizing it just in time for Yoey to regain his balance and jump to safety. Yoey stood up, dusted himself off, and wagged his tail happily. "Phew, I'm okay," he thought, then immediately hopped away, completely forgetting something very important, saying thank you to Bruno. Bruno watched Yoey leave, shaking his head and sighing. "That little one is always in a hurry. I hope someday he'll understand the power of saying thank you." After traveling a long way, Yoey arrived at a beautiful flower field. Vibrant yellow, red, and purple blossoms swayed gently in the breeze, filling the air with a sweet fragrance. Yoey became so absorbed in jumping and playing that he didn't notice a fallen tree branch lying ahead. "Ouch!" he cried as he tripped over the branch and tumbled to the ground. At that moment, a small squirrel named Lila leaped down from a nearby tree, her round eyes filled with concern. "Are you okay, Yoey?" Lila asked, gently helping him up. "I'm fine," Yoey replied and quickly bounced away again, once more forgetting to say thank you to Lila. Lila watched him go and sighed. "He's a kind little kangaroo, but I don't think he realizes how much a simple thank you can mean." As the sun dipped behind the treetops, the sky turned a warm shade of orange. Suddenly, Yoey realized, "Oh no, I've gone too far. I don't know how to get home." Worry washed over him. His ears drooped and he looked around, but all he could see were towering trees surrounding him. Just then, a warm voice called out from above, "Yoey, are you lost?" Yoey looked up and saw Oliver, a wise old owl, perched on a tree branch. I, I don't know the way home anymore," Yoey stammered. Oliver nodded and gently glided down. "Don't worry, I will guide you back." Slowly, Oliver flew ahead, showing Yoey the way. Thanks to Oliver's guidance, Yoey finally made it home safely. Seeing his cozy little house, he jumped for joy. But once again, he didn't say thank you to Oliver. As he stepped inside, Yoey's mother smiled warmly and asked, "How was your day, dear?" Excitedly, Yoey began recounting his adventures, but as he talked about how others had helped him, he suddenly paused. His mother gently asked, "Did you say thank you to those who helped you?" Yoey froze. He realized that he had never thanked Bruno, Lila, or Oliver. He remembered the look of disappointment on their faces when he left without saying anything. I forgot," Yoey said, lowering his head. His mother smiled kindly and said, "A thank you may seem small, but it makes others feel appreciated. When someone helps you, the least you can do is show gratitude. A sincere thank you can brighten someone's entire day. Did you know that?" Yoey nodded slowly. He finally understood. The next morning, Yoey was determined to make things right. He hopped into the forest to find his friends. First, he went to see Bruno. "Bruno, thank you for saving me on the bridge. If it weren't for you, I would have fallen into the stream." Bruno smiled warmly. "I'm glad you remembered, Yoey." Next, Yoey found Lila. "Lila, you helped me when I tripped. Thank you so much." Lila beamed with joy. "It's no problem, Yoey. I'm so happy to hear you say that." Finally, he found Oliver. "Mr. Oliver, thanks to you, I made it home safely. Thank you very much." Oliver nodded, his wise eyes twinkling. "You have learned an important lesson, Yoey. I'm proud of you." From that day on, Yoey never forgot to say thank you again. He knew that even a small thank you could bring great happiness to others. And so, the little kangaroo continued on his adventures, but this time with a heart full of gratitude. The end.